Hi guys, Artiar here. So for this video, it's about the patch note for 3.4.5, which is the pre-anniversary patch we're gonna have. So this patch is gonna update on April 23, and let's take a look at the new Asper. So the first one, it will be the 5-star Shimmer Asper. It's a Shimmer Defender that is capable of buffing and protecting. Okay, it's buff and protect at the same time, but also deals sustainable damage. The defender in this game is like, I'll protect you, but I also damage them. So I'll protect you by I'll defend you by attacking them, but through passive means. Okay, what does this mean? Okay, so S1 deals damage to one enemy multiple times. Okay, it's a multi-hit Esper based on her defense. Okay, if the ability is cast by a pursuit attack, remove all stacks of grounded. Okay, so what is grounded? But if this ability is cast by a pursuit attack, does this mean she is able to build with Relief set and Artiar set? Then for S2, deals damage to all enemy multiple hits, so it's AoE damage and is multi-hit damage based on her defense. And the higher the target HP, the higher the damage. Wow. So the more HP it is, the higher damage it is. But sadly, this passive won't be effective in Sonica, because Sonica there's no max HP bar, right? So I think it's a PvP Esper, because the more max HP you have, the higher the damage, but it's a limit here. Oh, it increased the ability cooldown +1. Is it per hit or is it just one time? Because it deals multi-hit, right? So, okay, interesting. Perform a pursuit attack with S1 at the end of ability. So you cast S2, it's going to be AoE damage, multi-hit. It will deal a lot of damage and then extend their ability cooldown by 1 turn, and then S1 with a pursuit. Pursuit with a S1. Okay. Then for S3, deals damage to, okay, AoE damage again, multi-hit again. Oh, there's a lot of multi-hitter nowadays. Rip Anna. Dispel all enemy. Wow, Dispeller as well. Okay. Then inflicts buff blocker. Wow, you dispel the enemy buff, then you inflict buff blocker. Then which means they cannot get buff. Then S1 with perform a pursuit attack with KO. Wow. Oh my god, this is interesting. The S1 here performs a pursuit attack with Chaos Strike. Chaos Strike is the S2, which means your S3, you deal AoE damage, it dispel everyone, inflict buff blocker, then you're gonna perform a pursuit attack with Chaos Strike with S2. So you deal another AoE damage, you deal damage already, you extend their cooldown, and then you pursue with S1. And then if you pursue with S1, you're gonna deal damage again. Wow, this is a very good skill to like sync together. It's like S3, then go to S2, and then go to S1 instantly. It's like a pursuit attack, right? So I think it will trigger this thing, perform another pursuit attack, which is very interesting just from looking at it. And that's a passive as well. She will gain a poise at the start of the combat, grants shockproof to all teammate with a defense label. Okay, when she and the teammate with shockproof takes hit, deals. Wow. Okay, so this one is like the Alexa's one. So you apply a buff called shockproof, and everyone have the shockproof, right? So anyone who have this buff get damage, which is taking hit, will deal a true damage to the one who attacking your ally based on the damage taker's defense. I think this one is meant to the Shimmer's defense. And if she is not in stun, she will gain 1 stack of grounded. The effect triggers 1 per target. When grounded stacks to the limit, instantly cast Fade to Black. Fade to Black is S3. Wow, okay, this is crazy. She seems very good on paper. When she is the only survivor on the ally side, the effect of poise will change to speed increase. So what is poise? Okay, we'll see this poise later. So AP cannot be changed, cannot perform counter attack or assist attack, cannot inflict with debuff. Okay, so if she is the only one standing at the ground, then the poise effect will change into a speed increase. But his AP cannot be changed. She cannot perform counter attack or assist attack, which means Artiar or Relief set is not going to work on her. But the good thing is she cannot afflict with debuff, which means she is trying to get a lot of turn as fast as possible, is it? Because there's a speed increase. It's like every ally die, then she's kind of going into a berserk mode. Then poise is AP cannot change, which means you cannot get AP push, I assume. Then active turn will be skipped. You don't have active turn. You cannot perform counter attacks or assist attack. You cannot trigger Artiar. You cannot inflict. Wait, what? Then what's the difference? Like, she will get poised at the start of the combat, which means she cannot get AP change. She no longer have active turn. Then how is she, if she don't have any active turn, how is she gonna cast S3? Oh, okay, I get it now. Okay, I get it now. Okay, so you cannot cast your ability by yourself, but the only way to get your ability is you have to get stack of Grounder. Okay, so when you get stack of Grounder and you only affect trigger once per turn, and you reach the stack of the Grounder, let's say 5 stack. When you reach 5 stack of Grounder, then you can instantly cast S3, then your S3 will cast into S2, S2 will cast into S1. But she cannot take active turn, which means no matter when she reach her own turn, she won't do anything unless she is able to get the stack of Grounded. And the way to get Grounded is you have to get hit. The shock proof here, right? This one here, you see. If your ally, she or her ally get the one who got shock proof take hits, you deal true damage to the attacker, and then if your what's it called, Dijang is not in stun, then she'll gain 1 stack of Grounded, which means let's say Grounded stack is 5 stack is maximum. Then you just need your team to get hit 5 times, and then she'll instantly cast S3, then S2, and then S1. Then it repeats, which means it's more like, it's really a defender. She wants you to hit them. She wants you to hit them, and when you hit them, then she's starting to get stacked. But there's a condition, which is she needs to not get stunned. If she's not getting stunned, she can get the stack called Grounded, and the Grounded will make her able to cast S3, then cast S2, then cast S1. It's a very interesting kit. It's a very interesting kit. I really want to see how is her performance in the battle, like in a PTR server battle. And then Grounded here gives her defense increase and critical rate increase. So you can actually build her low crit rate, but we have no idea like how many stack is considered the maximum. Is it like 5 stack or is it like 10 stack? If it's 10 stack, then she can build full defense and crit damage. She doesn't need any crit rate at all, which is very interesting. I really like her kit. Then R1, your S3 damage defense is further increased. R2, a new effect, reduce. Wow, okay. So R2 here, your poise, which is the one you get at the start of the combat. You have another effect which is you reduce your miss rate. It didn't say you cannot miss. It just say you reduce the miss rate. Maybe it's like reduced to like 20, reduce another 25% or reduce 50%, which means she have a higher chance to not hit miss, and then increase accuracy. So she's able to dispel the buff with a higher chance and inflict the buff blocker with a higher chance because of the increase of accuracy. And this is a passive because you get the poise buff at the start of the combat. Then R4 change. It's like okay, which means R4 it increased more, right? Increased more crit rate and defense. But we have to see like how many percentage is it. Then R6, if the target defense is lower than hers, damage increase. Wow. Okay, R6 isn't something game breaking from what we see, but we have to see the percentage, like how many defense increase it is. But for what I'm seeing now, her key is very interesting. It's like she wants you to hit her, and the more you hit her, she get a ground stack, then she can cast S3, S2, S1. It's like very fun to play. Okay, then the next one will be Chu Yao. He's Tai, the float Asper, the floating guy, and it's a fighter that capable of inflicting debuff while significantly weakness the enemy. Okay, S1 deals damage to one enemy based on max HP. Wow. Okay, calls in an ally with Spirit Aegis to perform assist. It's like Champagne. This is like Champagne. But how do we get this thing? How do we get this? We're gonna see. Ascension deals 1 damage based on max HP. So it's a max HP skiller. It inflicts Sear. Wow, Sear and Defend Down. This is so good. Defend Down and Sear. This straight away like fulfill 2 conditions of the best debuff in the game. Sear and Defend Down. Then you call in one ally to S1 to perform an assist attack. So the ally with the Spirit Aegis. Okay, so S2 grant Spirit Aegis to the allies with the high. Wow, my god, this is so good. You grant the Spirit Aegis to the ally with the highest attack, and your S1 will always call the ally with the Spirit Aegis to perform assist attack. Right, which means it is always guaranteed to be the highest attack, which is the one is the highest DPS. So it's not like Champagne, it's going to be RNG, like either who will be assisting, but he is going to make the highest attack one to get the Spirit Aegis, and you guarantee to do assist. It's just so good, so good. And his own ability Won't Miss is guaranteed to land a critical hit if the accuracy is equal or higher. Okay, so Chuyao needs to build with high accuracy and high HP. No need a critical rate, because if your accuracy is as long as high, then you don't have to worry about it. Okay, this is good. What is Spirit Aegis? Reduce the chance of taking critical hit. Wow, you also protect the highest attacker. Because your Spirit Aegis will apply to the highest attack, then you reduce the chance of getting critical hits, which means, let's say you apply this on Embla. Well, Embla is going to have a new boyfriend. You apply this on Embla. Embla survival chance is going to increase because you reduce the chance of getting critical hit. So her survival is going to increase a lot, and every time you S1 will cause in Embla to S1 as well. So good. And each time this carrier takes hit, dispel debuff from the carrier and Chuyao. So if Embla take hit, and then it will dispel debuff from Embla and from Tai as well, and increase Tai's AP. Wow, this is very good. This is PvE Esper. It can be PvP, but I would say this is going to be a very strong PvE Esper. Then after taking action, Chuyao deals damage to all enemy based on his max HP. Extend debuff as well, and each debuff on the target increase the final damage. Oh, and a self built-in calamity. This is like, we have to see the percentage, like how many percentage is the damage, but Chuyao deals damage is AoE damage based on his max HP. Extend debuff, and the more debuff they have, increase the final damage. So Embla, so let's take Embla as an example. Embla is going to deal so many bleed to the target, then it just makes the debuff to the maximum, and he's going to deal a lot of damage. I'm starting to love both of them already. Okay, then S3 dispel several buff from each enemy. Okay, so it's a dispeller as well, but how many buff dispel we have no idea yet. That inflicts fear and defend down, and calamity. Huh? Oh, calamity is nothing. Okay, don't work on bosses. Deals damage to all enemy based on max HP. Okay, the S3 is kind of simple. The most thing is about his assist and what he's able to provide. So each debuff on the carrier increase the final ability damage taken and reduce the final. Oh, so calamity is a new debuff. It won't work on boss, so which means it will work on minions or the small mob. And each debuff of the carrier increase the final ability damage taken and reduce the. Technically, the one who get calamity will get more damage taken, and the damage that they deal out is going to reduce as well. It's so good. The kit is so good. It's going to be a very, very strong PvE Esper. PvP I will see potential as well, because this assist kit is so good. It will apply to the highest attack. Wow, the kit is very, very interesting. I really love. I R6 him. No, let's take a look at the resonance first. Okay, so a new effect added to Divine Invocation. Divine Invocation is the S2. Gains an extra turn after casting ultimate ability. So, so it's a R2 is a very good combo here. It's not like a must, but it's a very good combo because you cast S3, you dispel the buff first, you inflict Seer, defend down, and calamity. Then you go into S2, which is you grant the Spirit Aegis on the highest attack. Yeah, and then you do AoE damage. It's a very good combo. I would say R2 is a very good spot to go for. Not necessary, but the extra turn really changed a lot of things. Then a new effect added. Another new effect, when calamity expired, Chuyao dispel all buff. Oh my god. So you're gonna deal calamity debuff on the enemy, right, from the S3, and let's say the calamity expires. I don't know this expires counts as cleanse and dispel or not. If it expires, then he will dispel all the buff from the target and inflict petrification, and this petrification cannot be resisted. Okay, then he will be the second petrification Esper in the game that is able to deal petrification, because the first one is only Tricky, and Tricky is only able to do that. Then now he's the only one. Interesting. I would say R4 is not mandatory to go, but it's something good to have. Okay, R6, the new effects added. Each time an enemy is inflicted with debuff, or the debuff extend, or debuff duration extend also counts, permanently reduce the attack. Wow, you perma reduce the attack. I think it works on the boss as well, because this inflict debuff, it doesn't mean on calamity, because calamity cannot affect on boss, but it can affect to the small mob as well. And also the shield strength. Wow, this counters Lien. You permanently reduce their attack, and you also permanently reduce the shield strength received. So which means he can be also performed in PvP pretty nice as well, right? So wow, it's so interesting. I really like both of them now. I'm already in love with both of them. The Shimmer and the Flow one. The Flow one, I think I'll go for R6. This perma reduce attack is so good in PvE. Like if you can reduce the boss attack permanently, your whole team's survival will increase by a lot. Okay, I can't wait to actually try them in the PTR server. Okay, then we have the fourth phase of Anomaly S1. So it's the Andras, which we already know. Okay, then we have a Ritual Miracle Boss Challenge has been updated to add difficulty 17 to 20, which means we're gonna have more levels to our Ritual Miracle Boss, more new challenges. The stamina to require to complete a difficulty that 17 or to 20 have increased to be 18, technically become the anomaly, right? Because last time we used like 15 per stamina, now it's 18. The equipment drop from a difficulty 17 to 20 has been, the equipment drop last time is 2, now increased to 3, technically anomaly. Then there is a higher chance for equipment drop from, higher chance to be a flawless. So technically anomaly, which means that they actually implement a smaller version of anomaly to our current Ritual Miracle Boss. So the one of the player that who is able to grind 16 very easy now can actually go challenge for 17 to 20 now. It's not like necessary to actually go for that. 16 is the sweet spot to go for, but if you're looking for more challenging, a higher chance to get flawless relic, then 17 to 20 is the goal. No worries, I will make guide for that, but the guide is definitely not going to be free to play, right? Okay, then more part of our experience. Insert, we have Berenice, Yishuhua, Anki, Shai Hilda, JV, Chuya, Jinchu is here. Jinchu's POE is here. Oh, Camille's one as well. I love Camille. Lien one as well. Oh, so many Esper that I like is the POE is here. Okay, so we have the Burning Beat event is back here, which is the anniversary event. Keep note, the anniversary event will only trigger on 2024, May 10. Okay, so it won't trigger instantly. It will wait until May 10, which is the exact date of the anniversary. Then we will start this event. So we have the Switch Wishes technically. Basically it's like more rewards to get, right? It's just some more rewards to get, nothing important here. The Jigsaw Fest here is also more rewards to get. We are able to get gold record and rival rune optimal box, which means more strong stones. And then if we light up the whole jigsaw puzzle, we can get a legendary definite box of our choice. Wow, we can choose any legendary definite box by ourselves. This is so good. I like this one. Flaming Echo is the one that we have last year. The one we are able to get a legendary Esper for free. This only one time. You can only get one Esper for free from out of the 6 summon you get. And we have Rewind event, which is the reset Esper. You can reset them to get back your Starimon, Experimon, and your Ascension phase thing, but not including the definite. So if you have already invested the definite level on the Asper, you are not able to get that back. But I already feedback to the devs about this part here. I hope they're gonna implement something in the future that is letting us to reset the definite level of the Asper that we don't want to use. Then we have the flashback event. Is we can see like the whole journey since last year, data of S4 22, okay, and generate their Asper label. Nice. Then we have this is the event we have. Okay, nothing special here. We have warm up match back. Welcome back, warm up match. So we are able to PvP more in the game, right? So I will do live stream for it as well. So you can, if you are enjoying warm up match, which is the real time arena, you can also join the stream to take a look, right? So this time we are getting the skin, which is Tangquan skin, pure red. Then we have the Burning Beat Ball, is the one to vote for the hottest Asper for the competition. So you're gonna vote for it, and then you are able to the champion Asper will get an exclusive single, which is the special album for the Asper and available for other music platforms. So who are you gonna vote for? Is it Jinchu? Then we have Scratch Off, Kiron Box, Endless Nightmare. All these things is what we have already. Then okay, so for the raid out we have Tai, Lian and Genie. So Lian is very good, it's like a must get if you don't have her. Then Genie depends on you, because Genie is a very strong counter to Anna, it's like one of the best counter to Anna, but it isn't something must to get now. Okay, then adjustment and improvement, translation, blah 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 blah. Oh, adjust Haley's rival rune secondary attribute values. Okay, I don't know if this is a buff or what. Oh, they changed Yamato's set. Okay, this is interesting. Maybe Yamato is gonna be something good in PvP now. Then we have some other pay to win packs here. Yeah, other pay to win packs here. Okay, so that's all for the patch here. So how do you think about this current patch note? Is it something what you're looking for? How do you feel? Is it like a win patch or is it a lose patch? Feel free to comment down. How do you think? I will always gather the feedback you guys comment, so feel free to comment down. I'll gather the useful one or the interesting feedback, and then I'll feedback that back to the devs. So feel free to always give out your own opinion about the game. I'll always look through it, and then I'll list it down, and then I'll submit back to the devs. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Special thanks for the direct support on the YouTube membership. So for the benefactor of Artiar, which is Jen MP, Rosas15, Molcult Rajali, thank you so much for the support, and special thanks to Merlin Williams for the highest tips giver in my live stream. Thank you so much for the support, and for the supporter and patron of Artiar, which is Louis Schneider, Agni, Gem Mai, Code Wilderness, Wang Tamer, Rimu, Choni, Ziggy, Kamaruki, Sunwaltz, Racketus, Cult Worshipper, Von Hexa, and Luxley. Thank you so much for the support, and special thanks to the 1 month support. And special thanks for everyone who have been supporting me for 1 month streak, and Louis Schneider and Agni for the 3 month streak of support. It really helps a lot for my channel, and hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.